to Dave, but really you got me and Matthew because we're taking over Dave's live. So instead of talking grumpy about baseball, softball, all those things, we're going to tell dad jokes and talk about positive affirmation. Sounds great, right? Of course. Just kidding. Dave's going to be here in just a minute with all this words. Hold on one second.
I can't believe they got me to do that. It's not words.
Is
Dude, I was.
she's going to work for Nickelodeon.
Todd.
I'm telling you, we're losing Sarah to Nickelodeon. I know it. We're not gonna be able to afford her. Nickelodeon's gonna get her. There's nothing we can do. So y'all can see her Nick at night.
We were talking about that. We were talking about that today, where I think we have a group of social media giants here with us tonight. We just need to get Tammy on board, and then get Todd on board and start talking about. We were talking about too earlier about we hadn't been putting out many lives, guys. We are getting just hammered with a lot of requests, a lot of bats, a lot of merch, a lot of bat. Guy came up today at the end of the day, Plaid, you pull everything out and get batting gloves. Yeah. He bought 2 batting gloves. Yeah. 2 pairs of batting gloves.
Sarah and Leslie been shipping from Vegas all afternoon for requests, right?
Yeah.
And packing up some random things. And I haven't got everybody who wanted stuff in Vegas. A lot of the stuff was at Short Porch. You could get at Short Porch if you just went on the website and or call, Miss Erica at Short Porch International. So you'll be able to grab it.
Yeah. I'm not even answering phone calls or emails because Betty yesterday said Mike's my guy from San Antonio, and they're actually playing right now. The best they finished today. They're supposed to finish today. I think they're 1-1, so they're going to a championship game. It's best 2 out of 3. And she said, Mike, you need to talk to you about something because a lot of stuff has been happening with the time that we got here. And we're just trying to deal with everything. So I can't wait to hear what Mike had to say. We've been so busy, we haven't had enough time to. I'm always looking.
The girls are like, what? What are y'all doing? Do we not look good?
Yeah.
Do we look great? Okay. I don't know. Tammy is not restricting us. She'll go like, can't talk about. We have not said nothing.
Yeah, Tammy needs
for Tammy to be giving us the big X yet. Like, no, we have not said anything. So
that's how come we'll talk and we'll look at Tammy like, all right, because we've been restricted in the last. Actually, today.
It's mostly my fault.
I can't say yesterday.
Is it mostly my fault? It's mostly my fault.
Well,
we got Todd here. Todd always finds the right way to say things.
Todd and Sarah have been converting me.
Like the devil on my shoulder,
angel
on my shoulder.
Dave's been a superstar. That's what, Tammy, how many times we hear that? Oh, and I got behind him. I said, man, extra large hats, that's all we got.
That's a big hat.
He bigger.
I tell you what, that's another thing too on the love of a lot of guys. That makes it. We're selling goods. We're selling like hotcakes right now. But really, what makes it worthwhile is the guys that come over and talk to us about the impact that we're doing for senior softball and softball across the board. So definitely, we appreciate all the kind words. And a lot of guys that have been with me since senior softball bat reviews are coming up and saying, I always watch your videos. I just want to put a face with the name and then sit there and shake my hand and walk off. I mean, that's, and I even told guys this, that means a lot to us because we are getting, in that social media part, we are getting an effect to everybody else. And everybody out there is listening and because we are trying to fit you like golf clubs, we are trying to put you in a bat. And will you guys quit? I don't want to kick you guys out. You're just going to go in here.
The girls are harassing us.
That's
what's happening. You know, just because you're pretty doesn't mean you can harass us. So, but yeah, what's up, Chad? We got Chad. Chad Jennings. He's saying
I can't read it,
He's
Chad.
saying,
I'm sorry.
He's saying did Todd get the memo? Yeah, Todd got the memo. Ron Yeager.
Great. They're red.
Brandon and Ron's coming in tomorrow. We look forward to seeing you. We got a plug from Hawaii. How great has the Hawaii and Maui guys been?
My.
That is some really short
And as
course
of this
people.
morning,
Short
they
course
were
people?
mostly all still in it.
Yes.
in our field.
And they play really well. They were all there still.
They were in it today at the end of at our field when they were there. They were in it. I can't, you know, I was coming out of 15, 16 years ago, and there was only a few Hawaii teams, but now there's a whole lot of Hawaii teams that are out here and good people that come up and talk to us. And the impact that Short Porch has on Hawaii, I want to appreciate. And I did not know that it's different islands that have different. Like one guy said, "No, I'm on another island." And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And then I guess they play against each other. They were telling me about that too, which is that's pretty awesome. One day I will get there. Tammy's been there already. That's on my bucket list one day to get there. One day I get there.
Well, you know, there are a bunch of different islands. I was watching a Netflix show recently where all the islands were like way back when they were fighting against each other and like for power. And I was real interested in kind of, you know, learning about that. So that's, I'm sure there's a few books out there that would be cool to read about all that. But yeah, thanks to all the Hawaii people. Joe Carter, what's up, my man? And yeah, it's been wild. It's been really wild. And really hot, really wild, and crazy busy. I think we've exceeded we've exceeded the last few years, anything we've done as a company here, as a company on the year. So that's always good. But we've had a lot of fun doing it. And to Leslie's point just a few minutes ago, there are people who were telling her, hey, we watch you guys and we just love how y'all keep it light and have some fun, like Sarah, Nick, and Knight over there. So there'll be a lot more of that. There'll be a lot. There will always be the global update by Christian. I think Christian's asleep. Yeah, Bernie, we appreciate the salmon. Dave ate it all, and there's none left. So
Does it say Dustin Crouch?
yeah, that says Dustin Crouch. Says, what's up, guys? Fucking playing.
That's who you played in Georgia, that team out of Florida. They swing all.
Oh, the young guys, they were good, man. They were sandbag, Buck. Sandbag.
He would be using a short porch.
Buck's as good as gold, man. If you
Yeah.
guys that know him, he is.
Yes,
Great.
sandbagger. They probably A-ball now, by now.
They're running through everything.
Yeah, they showed up in Georgia and yeah, I think they were playing E-ball. They should not have been playing E-ball. They should not.
They're rolling through everything now.
Cage and them was E-ball last year, but now Cage and them playing D. They're a stronger team. So, but yeah, man. So Dave.
Okay,
Dave.
stop.
Yeah.
Because you can remember what you're going to say. I can't. You want to get it.
Okay, go ahead.
So, being with Sarah, it's amazing. I mean, because I think that we bounce off of each other. But the one thing she does is get me in trouble. By taking these little, hold on, can you do compression testing for Matthew? And I said, okay, I can teach Matthew how to compression test. I did not know that was going to go like that, right? So I get over there on the table, do a compression test, and we got some feedback on it. But like I said, she gets me in
Well,
trouble.
tell people out there who Matthew is right now.
Yeah. This is, that's
Flat
Matthew right there.
Matthew.
That's flat. It's called flat Matthew.
So it wasn't really a compression testing the man.
No. So what is that thing? Judgmental.
And be curious, not
Yeah,
judgmental.
be curious, not judgmental.
Not critical.
Yeah. So there's always a method to everything we do. So don't always attack. But yeah, everything's been, the deal about that we see is we have marks. Everybody that works for Short Porch have marks that they have to reach. And we've already exceeded, we had at the end of Vegas.
It's been busy.
Crazy.
And,
It's been
and
real
we've
busy.
already, what are you doing? We've already exceeded those marks as a few days ago that we So it's because of y'all guys actually recognize a good brand and asking questions. That's another thing too. It's more educational, like when we are at tents and people come on up and they just want to talk. They want to talk about weight distribution. They want to talk about barrel flex. They want to talk about the new stuff that we have released into the market. So that's the part about me that I can talk, for hours and talk about this stuff, especially when you're like me and Todd talked about it today, that Todd has the mind of a teacher, and if it's something that you've had for a long time, and I talked to him about it today. It's just, I like that me and Todd go back and forth talking about stuff. We agree on a lot of things too. Well, Jeff's the same way too. Jeff like teaching.
We don't agree on nothing.
No, I didn't want to say that, but
Zero. Yeah, I mean, the 70s guys, it's a big crazy. Yeah, they love short ports. They come out and support us every year. We've done this. They love the blackout, as they should.
Yeah.
The whole blackout line, the 70s guys, they wiped out every blackout we brought. The Sean Thompson bats were completely wiped out as of this morning, for good reason. Because just what we said, we make bats for all players. And what a better bat to be represented in the 70+ division than the short porch blackout.
Yeah.
And to tell you the difference in, those bats, guys had 600-700 swings on them and the compression hadn't even dropped too much. So why would that guy never should swing the same bat 40-year-olds should swing?
What we get, and Jeff sees this and Todd does too, is we're getting them buying 1, coming back and buying 5, coming back and buying 4, because they're always like, and which they should, is just hear people talk about them, like the blackouts like us, and then they'll go, okay, we'll get one to test it. I had a guy yesterday selling all of his old bats to buy a new blackout.
Yeah.
That is true. From Hawaii, I think.
Yeah.
And he was getting rid of all of his old bats, all the outdated bats that are out there. And he started selling to his teammates. We came over, we did compression testing on them, found out they were good. That's another thing too. People want the compression testing is what is blowing up, because we have our own compression tester here.
Yeah.
And we're doing all of our compression testing, and people are getting educated because of compression tests, on guys that want to know, is a 150, especially with the Kevlar, is a 150 good for me in the 70s? And we were putting them in numbers. Me and Todd were sitting there, and I know Jeff does it on his side, but we were putting them in numbers according to age and height and bat speed. So we were sitting there dialing it in for them, and then they would choose a bat, take it, and they go, "You were right. I cannot believe that you were right." And we have 70s that are swinging Todd's bat.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember?
The whole team came back, about 4 or 5 of them came back.
Man, and the 55s, the Chili Dipper and the Sin City, the Spintex were, even Bob's, all the Spintech bats were super popular in the 55 because you can BP them bats. You can go hit them in the morning. They will hold up through, to some degree over the winter, even hit them in cooler temperatures when it is, it's less dangerous with the Spintech bats. So that was it was good to have all them conversations, and guys bring Spintech bats with 500, 600 swings. We see it every day. They have 500, 600 swings on Spintech. We're testing them. A lot of them aren't even dropping the compression because they're holding so good. On, these aren't the 40s. These aren't the 50s. This is the older age groups. So to have all these conversations, and what did we learn? We learned we're doing things right. That what we were saying was true, and is that there is no one bat for everybody. That you need to be bat fitted, and now the blackouts all went to homes in the 70s, But what we do have with the 40s coming in is jawbreakers.
Yep. Yes.
Jawbreaker DDTs that are perfect for the 40s. We have Spintex that are perfect for the 40s. Sin Cities, Bob's, Chili Dippers, and Jawbreaker 2-piece. So we save the bats for the 40s groups.
Yes.
We have the bats here for the 40s guys that they should swing. We are ready to put them in their hands starting tomorrow night. And that is going to be a new adventure, the largest 40s tournament in the history here of SSUSA. 100+ 40s teams. And we have the bats ready to go for you guys. Come see us, grab them. they will be pretty much game ready for 40s guys. They'll be pretty much game ready.
A lot of bats.
And hold up a lot better than the soft barrels. And I know some guys want the soft barrels regardless. Instant gratification. But these are the bats built for you. This is what we have on hand, and we're super excited as the 40 start rolling in tomorrow night. So come by, see Dave, come by, see Todd, myself, get fitted for a bat. The girls, they will talk. Don't talk to them. They're gonna sell you a bat if you talk to them. You're gonna be out $200. So anyway,
but it'll still perform.
It'll still perform, but they're gonna sell you a bat, and you're gonna go home with a jawbreaker whether you need one or not. Because they're gonna be like, this prettiest bat. You gotta have one. So, and you need to get the Vegas bats. I hear that the Vegas shirts are hard to get. So we do have the Vegas bats here with the Vegas Worlds, Todd Cox, Sin City. I know we're low on 26, but we have 25s, 27s over at our shop. You have some 26 over at your tent? He's got a couple 26s. The Chili Dippers are in stock, and the Oppo Taco Balance bat that people went crazy over at the demo.
Yes.
And that says it all when people get to hit it, and then all of them buy
They bought the demo.
They bought all the Oppo Tacos at the demo.
The Oppo Taco is the baby blue balanced.
Yeah, it's the baby blue Spintech. It will be the balanced wig popper of the future. So as the Todd Cox Sin City Vegas bat, it will be next year's Blackout Spintech. It is our new tech for the Blackout, and it is painted just for Vegas, as the Oppo Taco is. These are the 2026 wig popper Spintechs. Grab them; they are here for sale. And I'll tell you, everybody who's hit them, they're in love with them. Right? They're in love with them. The Sin City guys are hitting them in the tournament. The Oppo Tacos. Cindy Turner. Cindy Turner. We love you, Cindy.
Team Cindy.
Team Cindy. We're Team Cindy. So, but the 40s. Yeah, the 40s managers meeting tomorrow night.
What'd you say?
She needs to be on the podcast.
Uh-huh.
The 40s managers meeting is 6 to 8 tomorrow night, and 6 to 8.
Is the older guys championship day?
We're all in BLD.
Yeah, we're all at BLD tomorrow. I don't know if we'll be there very long. Championship days get really short. So we'll be at BLD just for a little while. We could not even make lunch. We could be there after lunch. It's just according to how the day goes. Today, a lot of teams are losing out. So that we have to come and reset and get over to the managers meeting. And man, the Sin City is it's an end-loaded bat. It has a 17 plus on the end on a 26.
Dallas loves the cheeseburgers. So
If you love the cheeseburger, you'll love the Sin City or the Chili Dipper. They're both end-loaded Spintechs. So the cheeseburger was a big hit, and as everybody knows, we do a low bat speed bat every spring. We did the soda pop cheeseburger. There'll be a new one next year, but the versions of that are out right now, and you can get the Chili Dipper online. You can get the Sin City here. You can call Todd. He'll make sure a Sin City will get shipped to you. That's right. But good times. It's been good times. That's it.
Well, yeah, it's been good times. I've been. What Sarah came up with the other day is we're not going to get to a lot of stuff. She had mentioned that on Fridays I need to do a free for all Friday, and it was an idea that I came up with that I bounced off her, and she agreed to it. So we're probably going to do, going forward, is we're going to do a podcast on Wednesdays, and we'll do a free for all on Friday. That way I can ask questions, and you guys, we can just talk about everything, and that way I can vent more.
Yeah.
On Friday.
We can't vent now?
No, we can't vent. No.
Todd said no.
Well, not
angel on my shoulder.
It depends. Okay, here's the other guy. You talking about compression test?
No, we're not doing that. I'll say this, and I know where Dave was going to go. We're not going to go there. SSUSA is doing everything they can to make this tournament better, to make their association better. Is everything perfect? No, no company, no business is going to run perfectly. However, they have taken a stance against catching anybody who had illegal equipment. They have made moves to, make sure everybody here, got the games in, even when they had delays. They're doing the very best they can. Would anybody else do it differently? Sure, it doesn't matter what company you're in and do it differently. But I stand behind SSUSA for what they're trying to do. And I don't think anyone should criticize them for trying to be better than the next company, because they have taken a stance when other associations didn't take a stance. A stance that Dave really believes in, which is let's make the game a safer place.
We'll see you. Come on.
And make the game a safer place.
Yes.
And as it should be, safe.
Look what they dealt with this week. Why? Rain in the desert.
I'm a big advocate of, a lot of people always talk about nets for pitchers. I'm a big advocate. Let's put a net there. I've seen too many guys get injured. I've seen, we had one of our short porch players accidentally hit a pitcher, didn't mean to. They checked the bat, it was 185. He's not even a real power hitter, a big guy, but he was on a hot streak. He batted 900, and he accidentally pulled one and hit a pitcher, and he was mortified about it. It's still, every time I talk to him, it's in his head, man. I didn't mean to hit him. I wasn't trying to hit the pitcher, but if we could all hit it exactly where we wanted to, we'd never make it out. And that's just not the case. We don't know where it's going a lot of times. So I'm an advocate of screen. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I'd put a screen out there and protect the pitchers in senior softball.
I agree.
So
I agree.
that's my take on it.
There are other things that this is what we're going to probably do is through the years, we're going to educate, or through the months, we're going to educate you guys. We've saw a couple of things too that have been going on here about you guys buying bats from other people, and that they have been either compression tested or actually weight distribution numbers. And guys, when you go out there and you buy a bat on like buy, sell, or trade, and it's a used bat, you really don't know where that bat has been. It's suspect, right? I caught a bat, me and Todd caught a bat that was suspected that something had tampered with it. And we told the guy, don't swing it in games, because the weight distribution numbers were totally off. That's just one way. Compression testing, you really can't tell. Like that bat, you really can't tell in compression testing. And I asked him where he got it from. Got it from a friend. He got it from another friend. So just be aware if you're coming to Worlds on what you're swinging, and just, have an idea. And that's what we want to do here too, is basically, how can you tell? This is the way that you can tell. Now, going away from that, that's the only shady thing that we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Just be aware of what you're coming with, right? Because we don't want you guys to get caught and you have to explain yourself. And then, just get a new bat, break it in, get a bat that fits you. Now, on SSUSA, there is something that I found out about that I want to talk about that is good. A lot of you guys over the last few years have talked about your concerns. SSUSA right now is working on a system that is going to do updates on games, updates on if rain delays, on where they're going to move, updates on the scores during the inning, not during the end, during the inning that you guys can go in on. So they're talking about upgrading their computer system. And this is something that I've heard from two different people. I actually heard from the one guy that actually is putting it in place. And it's a program that I know a lot of you guys, for 15 years I've been doing it, 16 years I've been doing this, have talked about being up on top of everything. And, not only with SSUSA, but like all the other organizations out there that actually play tournaments. Doesn't matter if it's UTRIP, ASA, play anymore. TPSSA, and then SSUSA. But I heard from a reliable source that they are working on it right now, and within the next few months they'll introduce something like that. That's going to benefit a lot of people that come here because we had a rain delay the other day, twice a rain delay the other day.
In the desert, never
Yes,
happened.
and a lot of people didn't know. So if you can get on, yes. Now, let's talk about that for a minute before I finish up.
I said it never rains in Vegas, and it rained twice.
Yeah, and everybody was
Not
coming.
like it does in Florida.
No,
But if it drizzles here, the town shuts down.
Yeah.
It's like if it snows in Florida, it's shut down.
That's it.
Where everybody wanted to look, they were looking for you at our tent, but where's that Jeff Kessler at?
That's right.
Yeah.
We will have testers. We have several testers here. We will test our 50 major plus bats before we play, obviously, and make sure everything checks out. I know everyone doesn't have access to testers. I think that if you're a team and you're raising funds to play on the year and you take it seriously, I think your team
Yes.
should have a tester.
Before,
That should
yeah,
be,
seriously.
that would be one thing the team, you know, when they're buying uniforms, they should make sure they're purchasing a tester and all that stuff in the front of the year so they can keep up with their bat.
Well, another thing too is education. You got to get educated on what you can swing at what compression. 7-year-olds asking me, I tested them today at a 150, and they were like, "Is that good?" I said, "That'll get you through the next 5 tournaments."
Yeah.
Basically, because with their bat speed, it's not going to diminish, right? It's not going to diminish that
Yeah.
that compression. But if I had a 40-year-old come up to me, "Is 150 good for me?" I mean, "No, get rid of that." I told the guy a couple of days
Yeah.
ago, "Get rid of that bat. That's tested at 150. You're too tall, too big for that bat."
Yeah,
You're going to overcome it.
we had some guys come up with Spintex in the 70s where they were the same compression when they were new. And we're like, hey, give some younger guys swing that bat. You know, break it in 50, 60 swings and then drop that compression down and then you're good to go. So you learn a lot from testing, and I think it's something that would be valuable to every team.
Agreed. But just to let you guys know, SSUSA is working on something. It's going to be something that a lot of people want. It's going to be an app you can have on your phone, and then you can get updates across the board. And here's the deal too: a lot of you guys aren't here, so you want to know how your team from your hometown is playing, so you can get up there. And you guys know it. I've heard this for the last. You know, we needed something like this in place, and I think SSUSA is going to have it within the next few months. And from what I heard from the guy that's doing it for them, because he's a friend of mine, and I was talking to him about it, and it's going to be pretty neat because there's a lot of things on there, a lot of information on there. Next term, it's going to be something that's in there that you can pull up to get up-to-date information on the games, the scores and everything like that, who won the tournament, what the scores that they ran, the plus and minuses when it comes to pool games, because that's another thing too. You want to know what your plus and minus, where are you going to set in the bracket? So I think that's something that they're working on down here that I think is going to actually be out there. It's going to benefit a lot of teams coming here.
Absolutely, and BLD has been purchased by Cal Ripken. The facility is going to get a complete upgrade. Cal Ripken facilities cater towards youth baseball. Youth baseball brings in way more income than senior softball, I will say that. So I don't know personally, but I hope senior softball gets on their schedule and stays on their schedule, because that BLD part is going to be state of the art very soon. And with that being said, you guys, that if your division gets to play there at BLD, Cal Ripken in the future, you will want to be there. It will be plush. It will be all brand new. The infields, the outfields are going to be completely turf. All the netting is going to be replaced. So just say that for the future, or know that for the future, that BLD is getting an upgrade, that it's going through an ownership change, because a lot of people are looking at it and like, why isn't the park being taken care of? Well, when things get changed hands in ownership, these are the kind of things you see. But it is going to be upgraded. It's going to be great, So, this Alex here, he said he has a DDT OG, 400 swings, 185, and we have
Alex
Alex hits it. Everybody's different, and this is where you understand how you hit the ball, your trajectory you hit the ball out, whether you're a line drive hitter, or how hard your exit velocity. It changes everything in how fast that bats break down. Some guys are going to break them down really fast and can't be V-bats. Other guys can hit them forever. So everybody's different. And we can't really say unless you're in front of us and we're seeing you hit. And obviously we can't reach the masses, but we're doing the best we can to educate everyone on what bat they should use. But yeah, you have to do your own homework. You listen to us. We have a line of bats that, we have the Spintex that you can BP on that really hold up for the mid to faster bat speeds. We have the OGs if you're want a game ready bat right now, or if you have lower bat speed, it may last you forever. If you have higher bat speed and you just want the hottest thing on the market, I get that too. But just know that's your accountability for what happens with the bat if you buy the highest performing bat on the market, which is the OG Blackouts.
And we tell you that.
And we tell
Yeah.
you
Make sure you know
we
that.
tell you that. So
Yeah, I told the guy the other day that, he goes, well, what about that one? That's when hot, it was the OG.
yeah.
That's the hottest bat out. Yeah, it's the hottest bat out right now. And then they're like, well, I want it. I said, you're going to get the best 3 to 4 tournaments of your life.
Yeah. No,
Right. So we're trying to put you into something, and we don't want you to go through a lot of bats. And the guy goes, I don't care. I want it. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
yeah. I mean, so we need to know what you're looking for.
Yeah. So
You know,
you can
'cause
change our mind if you tell
There's
us what
some
you
big
want.
guys who just bought Florida DDTOG, said, I don't care, I'm only going to game them, I'll hit them. And, yeah, Ron, BLD, it's over 300 in some areas, it's under 300 in other areas. They're replica of stadiums, so every field's different. You may be hitting it in a 340-foot gap. You may actually have
Hitting
a
the
short
wall.
board.
You're hitting
Hitting the wall
green
at
monster.
260.
Yeah.
Yeah, every field's different the way it's set up. So it is fun to play on. They usually don't let us guys run Major Plus. I've never seen Major Plus play there. Definitely not in 40s or 50s, so we won't be there. We are at Sunset, 300-foot park. I think Todd's been over there, knows the field better than me. I will say the ball flies here further than anything I've ever hit anywhere. You can't put it in the air if you're from Florida and you're a Major Plus team. You put it in there, but the infields are really fast. You put it on the ground, infielders will have trouble. Because the ground's just hard. It's harder. You don't get much rain here, and the ball's going to be picking up picking up velocity, getting to you. So it's going to get to you a little quicker. So you have to count for that. So, but it's just like Ron said. Ron said, "I'm only swinging the hottest bat. I don't care." Ron's told me that. He don't care. He'll just
Ron's
buy more.
hitting 400 feet
Yeah.
at least right out of the wrapper in that DDT over the lights at one of the fields we were hitting on. Right out of the wrapper.
Yeah, right out the wrapper, and we had some video. We were showing off what the DDTOG could do, and I don't know. Todd has the Sin City bat, so he may not have been out there showing it off. He was hitting his own bat, which is a badass bat in itself. But the DDTOG, we were just absolutely hitting monster shots with the DDTOG, and the Blackout Spintech X that will be coming out, which is the Sin City. Just rave reviews about the Todd Cox Sin City. Guys are jumping on it, and it's one everybody's talking about here in Vegas because nobody else has one.
Right.
So I know a few of Todd's friends have them that he knew that he got before we came, but we got Sarah has a Sin City.
Sarah got a few of them.
She's got a few of them. So yeah, it's it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to playing, and our team here has been having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, the girls have did a phenomenal
Yes.
job putting up with us, and did a phenomenal job out in the market. These guys, Todd is the best vendor I've ever seen. Todd is the best vendor I've
And
ever
it's because of
seen.
Sarah. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, Sarah's good, but Todd is the best of the 10 I've ever seen. We're lucky to have him. And I could never do what him and Sarah does. They're professional at going to the park, talking to people about bats, putting products in their hand. I'm a pro at making bats, not
That's
that.
what we tell you.
Yeah.
Keep making them for us.
I keep
Best
making
bat.
I can't do what Todd does. And Dave is great. Dave's a celebrity. Dave's a celebrity. So he has to sign autographs and take pictures.
You're famous.
Yeah, he's famous, And everybody wants to know where the boss is when they come by. So I have to be like, he's at the other field. Dave's at the other field.
Don't forget Miss Leslie over here.
Yeah, don't
that's-
forget
She's
Miss Leslie.
genius.
She's right here looking at us to make sure we don't, like Tammy too. A lot of Tammy's up behind her.
Don't say
Yeah.
it, don't say it.
Don't say it. Like, can we go there? Can we go in that direction?
Can we do that?
I will say Todd and Sarah, and I've been with them last year and then this year, they complement each other. You can't have two people talking the same, right? Like, they got to complement each other. Same thing as a marriage too. You each one of you guys push each other, and the knowledge that they have. Sarah's like, we'll talk about a batter, you know, and just her talking and getting people, and then Matthew's with us this time too. So Matthew comes around.
Flat Matthew.
Matthew comes around behind
Flat
the scenes.
Matthew's keeping an eye on
The
us.
pictures that are being posted, the little things, the social media giant. One day I will be like her.
Oh
And I actually, I'm not
Nick
lying.
at night.
Nick
Nick
at
at
night.
night. Nick at night.
One day, she makes me laugh, even though I'm in this. I could be.
Yeah.
I show up in the morning in a bad mood, and she'd be like, I'm like, oh, okay.
She is extremely positive. I'm extremely pessimistic.
Lovable.
Lovable.
Yeah.
That's hard
Mic
to do.
drop.
Well, you
Like
also, they got their
They
hugging
smile
people
and
telling
hugging
them
people,
to see you.
signing autographs, and
There are some rumors out there that I want to kind of squash right here, and I want to tell what's really happening. The first day we were here, a couple days later, we were doing demo day, and I got a text message on my phone from Clay and Trim. I said it again, Trey and Clem. They have made a decision to leave Short Porch, and they have made a decision to start up a bat review company. And what I want to say is, I wish them all the luck going forward. It's a hard business to get into, and from the ground up. And I wish them nothing but luck doing that. And I was surprised when it was, because I was not told about it. I didn't know anything about it, guys. So a lot of people were asking me questions about it. I did not know. And then they text messaged me when I was here and told me that that's what their plan that they were going to do. Now, going off of that, we have been asked, me and Tammy. Sure.
Tammy. All right. Peace out,
Yeah.
Jeff and
Yeah,
Todd.
yeah,
We love you
Are y'all
guys.
coming back?
I'm going to eat. That's
Oh, that's right. We're going to eat. See, go over there talking smack. Come here.
We have any alcohol in here?
Because it's affects
Tammy and I think you guys kind of said this private messaging to us, but we've been asked to move to Savannah, Georgia. Now, what only did that do? It opened up a lot of things that we are going to go through next year. We've been thinking about it, been talking about it. It's going to happen. That was the big announcement that we were going to talk about. Not only does that help Short Porch with us being there, but me and Todd were talking about today on all the new things that are going to happen during Florida next year, during Savannah, Georgia next year. We're going to put together, guys. There's so much that's on the plate on what we're going to do going forward. There is so many things that we can expand. So many things that we can get bigger. You know, we're talking about having bat demo days up and down in Florida. We're talking about having hitting clinics up and down in Florida, and traveling doing hitting clinics too, and bring the girls that can hit with us too. So we are moving. It's going to be about 5-6 months, I guess, to Savannah, Georgia. It's in the works right now. We had planned on doing it, but whenever Jeff and Leslie asked us, you know, and we knew this day was coming, guys. You know, I knew that I couldn't work, that me and Tammy couldn't work remote, because she's more involved now than she's ever been. Even with senior softball bat review, she's more involved with the Short Porch part of it with the ladies. Her and Zena. Zena will be up here tomorrow, I guess, because they start, because we're going to another session tomorrow night. We have the managers meeting tomorrow night. So it's something that what it does is close a chapter, and then it opens up another one for us with Short Porch going to next year. But guys, there's going to be so much. Me and Todd were talking about it today, that me and Todd are going to start doing things in that area where we're going to be a lot more bat demo, a lot more Short Porch, a lot more hitting clinics. You know, just a lot of education. You know, talking about miking me up at a hitting clinic, and it's talking about weight distribution, talking about barrel flex, like kind of what we do here, Todd. And just talking to a lot of people that are walking up to the tent, talking to us about what better bat fits my swing. So it's going to open up doors for us, and I can't wait. It's just another chapter, a good chapter that we're going to walk into next year and make everything work a lot better. Now, tomorrow, a lot of teams are done and they're getting out of here. Tomorrow night.
I get paid. I know I've been wearing a short shirt.
Tomorrow night, we have the management meeting where we do management meeting live. If you guys, it's another thing too, I'm going to wrap it up right now. We'll be at the management meeting tomorrow. We have the 40s and the ladies coming in, come up and talk to us. I will have with me, if you guys know where I'm at, I'll have a compression tester and I have a weight distribution, my scale for my weight distribution. That's why she's here to help me. So you guys come up and talk to me, and we'll be out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow if you're coming up. If not, pay attention. I swear to you, we're going to start doing more, going out to the end of the season, more of the podcast, and we'll get a good work on it, especially tomorrow night. We'll be at the management meeting. Come by and talk to us. I'll have a compression tester there too. I think I'm going to have that one, we'll have one there. Plus, they'll have one there. No, I don't know if you guys know that, but they have a compression tester at that management meeting, so I might not take mine. That way you guys, and it's a big long line, they were doing it the other day. And then we have another session.
I'm gonna let Jeff come
Oh,
finish up.
all right, we're
Don't
done.
let them go.
We're out of here.
Peace out, guys.